And so for that reason, I listened to the deep call that my mother told me. So she calls me Joe. Joe, go home and help our people.
Hello, welcome back to Jollof and Wi-Fi Studio. My name is Komla Time Tells, and on this show, we spotlight leaders, bold leaders, change makers who are turning the future of Africa and Ghana as a whole. Today, we're happy to have a special guest, born in Assin, the Assin Breku. He actually started his education at the Infantipim Secondary School, and then took it global to York University in Canada. After years abroad, he made an inspiring yet a difficult decision to return back home to Ghana and serve the people of Assin North constituency. Get ready for a powerful conversation about purpose, perseverance, and leadership with Honorable James Gyakye Quayson, the Member of Parliament for Assin North constituency and Ghana's Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs. Welcome, Honorable.
Bonus, Komla, and thank you, Flo.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm very inspired with your introduction.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're honored to have you with us today and here in Spain.
Very well, very well. I think after such an elaborate introduction, I don't even need to speak.
No, you need to say something because...
but you know, for the sake of mother country,
Exactly.
for Ghana and my good friends and community in Spain here, we will, I think, reflect on a few things.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. Most welcome. Honorable Minister, a number of people who have followed you for some time now, and especially your political journey for some time now, understands that your journey is full of perseverance, an inspirational one. Could you share a bit of your background and your personal journey with us?
Well, thank you again, Koma. I think since you've mentioned I had an extensive livelihood in Canada, it became a very conscious political thought for me to start looking back.
Okay.
There were a few people who were very instrumental in this decision making.
Okay.
One particular is my mom, our current president.
Yeah.
He, in fact, in 2020 has actually sent someone to look for me to come and stand in my constituent.
Wow.
Also, the late President Dr. Mills was actually a family friend.
Oh, okay.
Some people may not even know that late running mate or late Vice President, I should say, Mr. was actually my mate in advancement.
Interesting.
Yes. So, you know, I have, people may not really know me or may not say much, but I'm not a stranger to the country. My own home. And this is why I was confident that all the so-called storms and turbulence I was going through, honestly, sometimes I thought it was a joke until some realities came in when they had to pull you back and forth to the courts and the by-election came. I could not just phantom it, but I was overly confident that I will overcome all this.
Interesting.
And there was a purpose too for me that coming was not just coming home to run for office.
Okay.
I was coming to make a difference.
Okay.
And that was my deepest thought. And so when I had all these prominent people inviting me over, later at the most time, James, come home and help. Current president extending his hand, asking people to look for me to come and take the nomination for Assin North. It wasn't for just an ordinary thing. You may have learned or seen something.
Exactly.
Sometimes you can, if you are truly a Pan-Africanist, which I am, sometimes you feel like it's your burden to make changes. You feel like every day you wake up, what am I doing? I got to do something about this. Because there's a saying that if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. So I can't just sit back like many of us and just criticize the system. What do you do? And so at some point I thought enough is enough. I have to listen to all these people who are calling on me. I have to listen to my innermost thought about Mother Africa and go back, because for whatever I've learned, whatever I've experienced, if I don't share it, you go to a grave with it. Right? The material things, it's a momentary comfort, but it's not what leaves a legacy for you.
Okay.
So I'm sure that is why you have people who are extremely wealthy and still it comes to a time in their life they want to make a change or a difference in society.
Exactly.
And so they will abandon everything and just pursue that direction. So that is one reason that brought me is to see how effective I can be a part of an administration that can effect a change.
This was not just about leaving Canada to Ghana, but it was also about having to do away with your Canadian citizenship.
I mean, he had established a life there, and a family, and leaving all that behind.
Yes.
I don't think it would have been an easy decision to make.
But was it all about maybe your love for Ghana or the calling that you have received from the prominent people? I mean, these past presidents and prominent people who had always been calling you to come back home and help.
Yeah, it's a combination of both. Okay. I looked at it. I know I've touched already on the people who call me back, but you've also mentioned about leaving behind the things you've worked so hard for, which is true. If I take 10 people, nine of them will advise me against it.
Yeah,
definitely.
Who are closest to me?
Definitely.
Maybe one will always say, pursue your dream. 9 will say, it's not worth it.
Exactly. I mean, that's a word.
So I have to measure it and ask myself, what is worthy in my life? And then you begin to think, is it the houses or homes I've acquired in Canada? Of course, the education I've acquired will stay with me. Thankfully, your children. Is it the lifestyle you are used to? Right? Over 42 years, you have lived a certain lifestyle. That you have to come and readjust to so many things. You're born Ghanaian, but you're almost a foreigner.
Exactly.
So I carefully analyze all that, and so for that reason, I listened to the deep call that my mother told me. So she calls me Joe. Joe, go home and help our people. My mom is deceased. Amisata is deceased. Atamels is deceased. Well, I can't call them back and say I've changed my mind. It's almost unthinkable. And I also felt deeply that President Mahama was in for something good. I've been close to the man.
Okay.
This is prior to election, winning this government.
Okay.
I've shared moments with him. I've traveled with him, and I felt his humility. And I think it resonates with mine.
Okay.
I can lay a blanket here and sleep overnight. It doesn't matter to me. And that's the type of people who want to lead a nation.
Exactly.
So in combination, I thought about it and I said, what am I doing here? I could be spending these moments of my life, even if I decide to stay on the job or quit. Canada, mind you, we don't have retirement age.
Oh, okay.
You can work as long as some are 80 years old and they work. We have an age society. Age population. So you could be collecting your pension, your CPP or job pension, and still be getting your paycheck working.
Wow.
So I could have combined all these things and do whatever I have to do, and be spending vacation. Today I'll be in Puerto Rico, go to Bahamas, go to Greece. But to me, I said no. What is it in humanity at all? I should be going home, and even if I can affect just one child, it will make a difference. Maybe only one person affected Kwame Nkrumah, and he made a difference in the country. And that is why when I landed and I was able to seal the seat, as I think President Mahama confidently believe that Quayson is the one who can take the seat for us.
Yeah.
He may have done his own assessment.
Yeah, obviously.
Definitely.
And so I sealed the seat. So all what came afterwards to me is like, these are, I label it as people who are not looking forward to the development of the country.
Okay.
So it was my fight against openness, not a party, but the people who don't want the well-being for Africa. And that was against the morals I came with.
Okay, so coming with all this love for your country, and then you came to seal the seat in 2020 on a ticket of the NDC, and then in 2021, a private citizen decided that he's going to take it to the courts, I think the Cape Coast courts, because of issues with nationality, having dual citizenship and all that. And it didn't end there. There was the 7-0 unanimous decision by the courts. I think it was a very challenging moment. I mean, it also didn't end there. There was also the president of Ghana at that time going on a campaign trial and then saying that, why would you vote for someone who is going to prison and all that? So it was more of an executive and the judiciary system against you.
Definitely.
Did you felt like I shouldn't have taken the decision, or you felt like it was a wrong decision I made, or I have to back down? Or I mean, how did you feel at that time?
Well, I in fact, the more they did that, the more confident I gained.
Okay.
Because, as I said earlier, I turned my fight for Mother Ghana and Africa against those who I believed were not for them.
Okay.
So you see, I start to think differently that this is not about NDC and PP. It is because I've shared moment with President President Mahama, and I know the vision and direction he wants to take the country, and it resonated so as if we had a common thinking that why should I depart from such a course? It appears as if I came at the right time.
Yeah.
Like they wanted me, the opposition or the ruling party at the time wanted me to feel you came at the wrong time.
Yeah.
I had some of them prior to even the 2020 election come to me and ask why I didn't consult with them before I went and took a position to be an NDC. Simply because I would have been a good material for
them. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
And so, but you see, sometimes you have to look at your inner self and feel strongly where your soul resides.
Yeah.
We all love to good things, but I don't allow good things to drive my conscience. Okay? I want to live I always said to people that my happiest moment is when I put a smile in the most destitute person's face. When I'm able to stop on the street and I find a young woman with a child hustling on the street, and I'm able to give even 50 cedis, and the woman will be happy, it makes me happy. And I've also said many times that, like I said earlier, we all love good things. You're a young man, you buy your first car. I bet you wash it every day.
Every single day.
After 6 months, you may wash it twice a week.
Yeah.
After 1 year, you may wash it once a week. When the car is about 3 years old, you may wash it. You may not even wash it. You don't take it to car wash.
The rainwater.
So which means this thing fades itself. But the goodness to another human being is a multiple. If you save one person's life and give them a purpose in life, you have actually invested in a generation.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so for those who feel wealth is everything and adores it and worship it, to me it's a very, very inhumane character. Wealth without helping. I had attended a luncheon with a good friend, Uncle, I believe it's Uncle Seth.
Okay.
He's well known in Ghana. This luncheon was less than a month ago in Accra. And I happened to run into Sajoma.
Okay.
He's also from my constituent.
Yeah.
Many people may not even know that.
Oh.
And he was given a moment to speak. And he pronounced exactly. I had never engaged him on a common platform before or been in a same. In fact, it was the first evening we met face to face. He said about me, and I know about him, but we've never met face to face. So I went and tapped his shoulder and said hello to him. So I've been looking to it. I said, okay, we'll make time to get together. When he was asked to speak, and this is one of the wealthiest men in Ghana.
Yeah.
His message was along the same line. He said, it's not how many houses or property, wealth you have.
Yeah.
That means it's when he pronounced how he helped a young man out of nowhere, and now he has taken hold of his life.
Oh.
And he's also helping somebody else.
Oh.
Not even his family alone, but helping other people. So you see, this is how the direction was. So when I hear some politicians go on radio, TV and brag, I have 200 houses, I ask myself, are you crazy? Are you a madman? What are you doing with it?
Is it all about houses, cars?
Yes. And the fact of the matter is, you don't even know your destiny tomorrow.
Yeah.
You don't know what tomorrow holds.
Yeah.
It's only a fool who can, with that, it's hard to say, but you make pronouncement as if you are a mini god, right?
Yeah.
It's so wrong. I mean, we have all seen examples of people. So your best bet in life is pursue those directions. And then back to what you said is, whilst I was battling these issues, I think most of them didn't believe, especially people from the other side. Okay. My opponents at the time.
The position. Yeah.
They never believed anybody in their right mind would live in a country like Canada. It wasn't Togo, right? Or it wasn't Trinidad. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or it wasn't Afghanistan. A country like Canada, after this extensive number of years, will say, I just abandoned my papers and I want to go home.
No.
And you know what? I chose the very date, anniversary of my mom's passing, December 28, 2019, to sign the document and submit it.
Wow.
Because I wanted to reassure myself that, Mom, I've done what you asked me to. So I was very confident all these people will be out there protecting me. Even, Mom was there, Misata was there, Thomas was there, all of them will be there protected. And one thing too you have to remember is that whenever you want to pursue any vision, and that vision, the purpose of it or the benefit of it is not about yourself, God will always give you the strength to fight.
Yeah.
And that's why you have the Mandelas who are in prison and come out to be president. You have the Kwame Nkrumahs who was in jail and came out to be a prime minister. And they lived their dreams. Mandela freed his people.
Yeah. Also got independence.
Gave us our first Black African independence.
Yeah.
And I have come to free my humble community Assin. Now they are seeing some development. For 20 years, out of the 20, this is the 9th parliament, we are almost at 36 years.
Yeah.
Out of the 36 years, maybe 8 years was under the NDC umbrella. The remaining 24 years or 26 years was under the other party. Not a single development I can go there and point my finger at.
Yeah.
But now they are seeing the difference. So I urge them and I pray for them that we have come at the right time. And we all know what we want to take, the direction we want to take this country from this new administration, which I'm part of, President Mohammed's new vision, resetting the country. And I bet you, I told them, I was there Monday. Today is what?
Today Sunday.
I was there Monday afternoon doing some donation to the new BEC students.
Yeah.
Went to secondary school for the first time.
Yeah.
At 2 p.m. I left there, rushed to Accra by 5, boarded my flight at 9 p.m. to come to Uganda. And from Uganda we are here today. So they mean everything to me. I would say that the party or the ruling government also know the value of these people. In fact, Assin has changed the direction where party politics was going.
Yeah.
It was being monetized.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And for the first time, they were able to demonstrate that money is not the essence of their support, but development.
Yeah.
Myself and President Mahama were able to go along the trails with some of course, the whole party, the instruments were out there.
Yeah.
To let them know that, yes, I know you are living in hardship. It's difficult to tell a person who has no food on the table that don't take the money they give you and wait for me to come and feed you. You may be dead before I come.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So thinking through that, I said, take the money and vote against it.
Yeah.
That was a very good decision they made, actually.
Yes.
I mean, they still took the money, then decided that
they want their future.
Exactly. If we say we are not taking the money, then it means that we are not voting. Let's take the money and then vote against it. That was a very wise decision, actually.
I said, take the money and vote against it. If they threaten you with some voodoo juju nonsense, I said they would have even killed me without voodoo juju before I come for the election.
Yeah.
They can take me out. How can they take you one single voter out, right?
Yeah.
So they understood it squarely.
So if you felt like they understood your part of the story on the struggles you have to go through.
Absolutely. And they also knew that whatever they were, the machination against me was untrue.
Yeah.
As I said earlier, they didn't believe that someone coming out of the country like that will renounce, just say, cancel my papers.
I'm coming to stay.
Millions are fighting to get papers.
Yeah.
Some are dying on the desert. And you have you say, I don't want it. So, it was something that really, and I honestly at that time, I didn't even see the value of that paper. I didn't even think about it. I just thought about the decision I've taken and how I'm going to achieve the vision I have. And my happiest moment that it has squarely coincided with what President Mahama's vision is right now.
Yeah.
I gave him thumbs up when he spoke last time at the UN. And I said to him that Nkrumah's chest to be pounded after hearing what you said. But now we have to put it into action. And we are doing exactly that. So all of you here, I extend that challenge to you. We're all, in our own little ways, we can make a whole lot of difference.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't underestimate yourself at any given time. You are true ambassadors here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I go to Canada, I'm like a hero. Before, when I was there, they only call upon me, community members will call me when they have issues with the government because I work for the government and I'll help them how to solve that problem. But now, because you have broken through what many of them wish they would do.
The dream they had, but
you see,
they can't pursue it.
But then it's so hard to, as you said, to balance the two. Especially when you're looking at life itself. You have invested so much time here, you go back, things don't work out the way you want, how do you get back? That's what people ask me. If you abandon everything and you go and it doesn't work out,
what are you going to do?
That means you don't have faith. What do you mean by if what am I going to do that doesn't work out? Even if I lost the election, I'm in my motherland. And I can still go through secondary school. Honestly, before I even was invited to go run, my vision was to go and start from the secondary schools, SHS, on weekends.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Okay. Get my van, get some logistics, cold drinks, biscuits, whatnot. Align with the administration and book whether today I'm going to Fansfield to spend an hour with a bunch of students, go to a park, and have like a open forum.
Time with the students.
Time with the students and teach them some kind of life skills. Those skills that
very important.
Yes. So that was one of my in fact I still think one of these days when I'm not overwhelmed, that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Have refreshments with them. So it's almost like you're giving back some of your experience.
Being interactive with the community.
And you could do this in various schools, right? So thankfully President Mahama has placed me in this role as a Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs. And I think it fits squarely what I came back to do, so that I can almost be like a roving ambassador going around diaspora community, talking to them, because now you're a region. 17th region, that.
Okay.
Was launched not too long ago, and we are going to have a program this December. I believe it's the 18th and the 19th.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about that later this evening. But yes, so that we can all be part of what we can achieve. Because you look at the GDP and our remittances is huge. The money you think you send is little. It's a mighty ocean. Because it's not Spain alone or
all the countries in the world
globally.
Yeah.
Your family member is going to school, they short of something, you send 100 euros, somebody sends, is building a house, all this is adding up, creating employment opportunities or whatnot. So I'm happy to be back home and I'm happy to be part of this new administration.
That's great.
You all know the hardship and the economy we inherited. And we are in IMF condition right now. So we're laying all the groundworks, and I'm very confident that by middle of next year we will see true action.
Wow. Talking about true action, and since you've mentioned the vision that you have in common with the current president, I'd like to know what is one thing, looking at the future of Assin North, one thing that you think will be you'll be remembered for doing, or one idea that you think will be instrumental in the change of your community.
A very important question. You see, when you are building a society, you try to leverage it. You leverage it to a point where it almost be a universal change throughout the country. We all know, and this is why the earlier thinkers were even talking about African unity. We all know in the 70s there was a boom in Nigeria. All of a sudden, everybody moved. Nigeria collapsed its economy. Ghana started picking up. Boom, Nigeria.
Moving there.
When apartheid was in South Africa, nobody wanted to be there. Mandela came, things were leveling, economy started picking. We are moving there. So back to your question with Assin, that's what I'm saying. My vision alone is Ghana. It's not Assin North alone. Because no way that small constituent alone can develop. And Assin Central, Assin South will be sitting there. We have to do this together. But yes, they were squarely behind me. And they should be able to benefit something specific. So for me, I'm there to make sure the whole country knows the condition of that community. Totally neglected community, as if it never had a representation.
So you're going to be the voice of the community.
So now they they are known globally.
Yeah.
For that matter.
Yeah.
When I meet them, that's what I tell them. I said, now the whole world knows us.
Yeah.
So we better put our acts together so that somebody one day will come and say, I want to go to Assin and see how the place looks like. And I didn't want to come and just be rhetoric, just talking. Now that the mandate has been given to me and there's no more hustles and trials and tribulations, I should be able to perform.
Yeah.
But I need you guys to help me to perform. So now we are building our roads. Okay. And I'm also dealing with all abandoned projects.
Okay.
Most what happened was that people and past leaders or past representatives were doing projects just for the sake of vote. So you go to a community and I'll help you to build a 6-unit classroom or 3-unit block classroom. They'll put a foundation. Lord only knows where the rest of the money went. They'll start a chip compound, they'll lay a foundation.
They leave it there.
But I've gone around and told them all that will be completed. I don't care who wants to make a claim for it. I only care that the community has it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
If I complete it and you say it's not Gyakye Quayson who started, I don't care.
You've made a difference.
I just want to make sure that people have a chip compound, the kids have good classroom to attend, they have a school. I came 2020, I've had to fix almost 56 boreholes.
Wow.
These are existing boreholes.
Wow.
But because they are damaged, I see there's no council, there's no assembly. Some were needed just as little as 3,000 Ghana cedis to buy a valve to replace it.
Wow.
And the whole district assembly and the representatives never had to do it. The most I spent on at the time, 2020, was maybe 5,000 or 6,000 cedis. But that's how they range, 3,000 to 5,000. You got a borehole working, and these are boreholes that were abandoned for like 4 years, 5 years.
Wow.
And people were reverted back to fetching water in this day and age streams. So they've seen all that transformation. I also installed almost 2,500 street lights.
Wow. Wow.
The capital town alone, Breku, had about 700 street lights.
Oh, okay.
So they were priding themselves saying, I'm turning Breku to candidates. Well, I've also said it to my various counterparts, sectors. I said, you know what, we want to assemble all together. And now we're in government. So if you don't help me to help them, you and I will go and answer the question. I mean, it's not even have to request. The Minister of Roads, for instance, Honorable Okudzeto, has reached out to me and said, Honorable, give me the list of your roads and we'll look at it. You see, so this is inspirational. Right? I'll speak to security, and all of them. They are willing to help with the development of our police stations and whatnot. And I think with time, the president himself knows.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you one thing, even before the 2020 election, he jointly with myself, we constructed a bridge. Because during the by-election, we had gone to the chiefs and elders of Breku.
Okay.
And their major request was a bridge, a village called Chianka. And the bridge had collapsed over 50 years.
Wow.
So the farmers and local people there's a makeshift wooden bridge that they were moving back and forth.
Which was not safe.
Totally unsafe. When kids have to go to school, parents will have to take them and cross, especially during the rainy season. It's very dangerous. And when they finish school, they have to go and meet them and bring them
home. Yeah.
The chiefs are, this is the president and I sitting in their palace, and they said, Your Excellency, Honorable, this is a heart flagship project. This, because of the collapse of this bridge, has collapsed our market. Because it connects over maybe, if I'm not, maybe at least 40 to 50 communities. So for that reason, they have to divert. So all the market produce that were coming from the various communities now goes to adjacent towns like Assin and other area because the road stretch. Because if they have to circumvent and come back to break, it will cost them too much. So please, if you do this for us, it's a because it made Assin become almost a very it's like what do you call a swing. You can never predict. Oh no, Central region itself is a swing region. So then President and I both pledged that we will do it.
Oh.
So it was in October, just about end of October, he says, Gyakye, how's the bridge? I said, well, it's still hanging around our neck, we haven't, but I've done some feasibility study on it, getting a contractor who's interested to help. This cost us almost 3.8 million cedis.
And that came from your pockets?
Yes.
Wow.
The president donated at least about 40% himself to assist me to, because it was a promise we both gave to him. And he was committed to it. And today we have finished the bridge with maybe 95%.
Wow.
Before we even, so we are waiting to finish all the fine details, and I read to see if I can find this a moment of his time for us to go and commission it together.
Wow.
So these are some of the things that the community has already seen a change in their trading system. Things are improving already. There's transportation movement, even though it's not 100%, but it's more trouble. And I constructed had to get about a kilometer road plowed altogether because it was never used before. So we have achieved quite a bit. We've done the lights, as I said, we've done that bridge, we've done some boreholes, we're working on some feeder roads.
I've seen some classroom blocks also.
Schools
have just started.
At least last administration, even I was in opposition, I was able to manage to put up about six schools. We have some listed that I have to work on, which is very, very demanding. What else can I think? Of course, and also the skills for the youth, like most Ghanaian communities. So in Africa now we have the highest number of youth globally. Whilst the West have aging population, we have young population, and we need to find something for them to do. So this initiative that the president has launched with the apprenticeship program, we are going to build centers to train some of these youth. And we've already had some tradespeople like seamstresses, hairdressers,
technical skills
and others have gone for some training. And we're just waiting for resources to put it into place.
I think we'd like to switch to your current role as the Deputy Foreign Minister of Affairs, and we'd like to know, it's been barely 3 months since you've been in office, and we'd like to know, have there been any challenges? How has the journey been? Do you have any success stories that you'd like to share so far?
Yes. Yes, as you said, it's a new role. I started to the office first week of August. In the last month and a half, close to 2 months, I've noticed there's a lot of travels involved. And that is why one thing I have to explain to my constituent. And I know it's for the betterment and the goodness of the country. But I also don't want these travels to just be a rubber stamp or a status quo. It has to come with a purpose. We have to achieve something out of this. I don't want to see our missions here as if because somebody has their mission there, we also have our mission here. That was the Cold War era. When we had the Soviet Union and the Americans. then we play that political games. To me now, missions are more like trade missions, business missions, human engagement missions. We're not around. There's no more Cold War. Right?
Exactly.
So if I have my mission in your country, I should be looking at what benefit I can make from your country to my country, and vice versa. You understand? So we need to take a whole new mindset. And this is why we have taxed these missions as trade missions. Go out there and explore what the country is good at. Relate it to your home country and see how you can collaborate. And then if they agree on something, or once we even have a bilateral discussion on something, then you can engage the ministry to come in. And then we can, because we're sitting in Accra, we can see everything here. Right? And I also like to see a good relationship between the missions and our citizens here. Because even in my rounds, I've come across where some citizens are complaining that they don't pay attention or give ear to our citizens, rather more to the host country. And it should be the other way around. To me, this here is Ghana House. Because if there's any problem and you run into here, no authority should be able to capture it. So for the same vein, if I have a problem and I relate it to the mission should find the quickest and fastest way to resolve that problem. I said Ghanaian. Because you're Ghanaian first before Spanish.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
And that's why they're here. So that is one thing I like to see changes. And I've addressed that. And everywhere I went, thankfully my first foreign visit was back to Canada, where they were battling me again. So I made sure when I was in Canada, after lunching at Sankofa, I think you guys heard about it.
The Sankofa.
We launched the Sankofa in a major square in Toronto used to be called Dundas Square. We were able to lobby before I even came back to Ghana to change the name. And finally the mayor and his office decided to change the name, and we got it to Sankofa. I mean, they could have changed it to some native's name or whatever, but we got Sankofa. But after that, I made sure I visited the consulate in Toronto, our consulate. I made sure I visited our embassy in Ottawa. I went to meet the community in Montreal. And they were very pleased. And in fact, I took the acting ambassador with me. So if they ask me a question about the mission, and I tell them, you answer the question, because you're the one. Because you haven't come. If you didn't come honorable, they will never be here. I said, answer that question. Why? What's the problem? So we are going to make sure they also liaison with our peoples very well. It's important. But that is when you are here as a Ghanaian before you are here as a Spanish. And people will be surprised that those investments and other trade information can come from individuals like you. Because you are one person or more, staff sitting here. You won't know everything. Somebody even is working in a company can come and give you information. And you can capitalize on it. So I don't take that relationship lightly at all. And also with our own administrative challenges, visas and all those things, so on and so forth. We should. But I want to also give you guys information on how I feel so proud to be part of the Foreign Affairs. Because I know that, as you said, I've never been to Spain in my life before.
So that's
the first time.
First time. I've been to Italy, I've been to France, I've been to UK, even some Eastern European countries, but surprisingly, I have never been here. So yesterday I took it upon myself to go to the Madrid Sports Stadium.
Oh.
Because I know there's a lot of fans who watch.
Are you a Real Madrid fan? Huh? Do you support Real Madrid?
No, Barcelona.
Oh, Barcelona.
I wait for weeks.
Okay.
But I was very impressed that the team has invested so much to have their own sports stadium. It's a very renowned. I'm told they have a renovation there. It's been ongoing for the last
a while.
years.
Yes.
And it's going to be one iconic thing to see. So these are some of the things we can encourage our people. So visits to the community is a very important thing that I will discuss with the mission before I leave. That everybody, at least twice a year, we should be able. We don't have to wait for somebody to visit before you engage them.
Yeah.
It's not always that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Mid-year, towards the end of the year, you have a meeting. People raise their concerns, and you will know how to address it better, so that we can all have a better informed.
One question that I think the Ghanaian community in Spain really have is regarding citizenship. So Ghanaians who now own the Spanish nationality have to give up their Ghanaian nationality. Compared to Italy, Germany, where you can have dual citizenships, are there any bilateral agreements that can be done for the people of Spain to also hold the dual citizenship?
Okay, so let me rephrase your question. In Spain, you can't hold two passports.
Yeah.
No, not at least not with Ghana. For Ghana, you can't hold two passports.
I think for other countries,
the Latins, those that that are Spanish-speaking countries, and they can hold two passports. But for Ghanaians, it's not possible.
Okay, so when you say you can't hold two passports, is it forbidden or against the law to apply for Ghanaian passport whilst you're here?
No. Once you, let's say, per residency, you live in Spain for legally for 10 years, you can apply for your citizenship. Once you're given your Spanish passport, you have to renounce your Ghanaian nationality. So you have to give up your Ghanaian passport and then take the Spanish passport. Meanwhile, in other countries, in Germany, in Italy, you can have it both.
Okay, so then that is something we have to look into to make sure. But the good news is that that dual citizenship thing, I thought was more of Ghana against. You can have a dual citizenship in Ghana and hold office like what I went through. And for that matter, I am standing strong and fight that bill. In fact, that bill was tabled in Parliament at the committee level. We finished the committee level, came to first reading. But because of interruptions that I was involved, court issues and whatnot, we didn't have enough drive to push it to the final stage, because after then it has to go to the presidency for endorsement. But this time around, we are resuming, in fact, on Tuesday. Parliament resumes on Tuesday, 21st. And there's a lot of support. In fact, this time from both sides.
And
of course, even if we are,
you don't get both sides, the other side,
we can be the one party democratic. I hope my friends don't listen to that and change their mind, but they can listen. They know I'm good for them. So we're going to pass that bill.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
I want to make sure that none of my brothers and sisters here in the diaspora go through what I did. And it's not just for even our generation alone, it's for our children. Because if dad and mom have that advantage, naturally your child also can become a Ghanaian and your grandkids. So it's just like in Italy, for instance, or even the Brits. So long as the person that had you has a status. The mother have that status. So your child can easily come together and apply for passport. Your grandson can do the same. So you can be rest assured and share with your community that Gyakye Quayson is going to put his life on that. Make sure we get that dual citizenship amendment bill passed. And once we pass it, it's only president and vice president you can vouch for. Any other position in Ghana. And I'm sure if they tell you that you have selected you to become a president and you're sure you're going to win, you will announce the other one.
Obviously, you will have to.
Yes, you see. So, but for any other, whether it's a high court judge, supreme court judge, whoever, you can still with the new the dual amendment bill, you can hold any office.
Wow.
So that is something that I think I should share with all of you.
I think that's a good news, actually.
Yeah, that is a great news. Yeah.
You see, because it restricts a lot of us. You know, you don't know if you put one foot here and this and that, but in this case, you can say, hey, I want to go home and experiment something and come and see. I mean, it gives you that freedom of movement, right? And expression.
It's one of the reasons why a lot of people have decided not to go back home again, and they didn't fear to go back home again with the sense that if I'm going to lose my nationality here and I go home and things don't work the way I want, what next for me? What is next for me?
I mean, we all know, we have challenges. We're building the nation, but it doesn't happen overnight, right? We all know the challenges we have with Medicare. And even those leaders there, when they are sick, they are coming here for medical treatment.
Exactly.
And you have a lot of people, and you say, I'm canceling it. When I go there, let me get sick and die. You know? So, obviously, it's good to keep both. Right? So, otherwise, you put yourself in a very, disadvantage.
Finally, what would you say to aspiring leaders or young leaders who might be facing problems like you did face, or a similar problem like you did face, or young people who are up and coming and want to enter into politics? What advice would you give them as a foreign minister and someone who had experienced the hardest part of Ghana's politics and still paved the way through?
Okay, thank you for that question. I think for a young generation upcoming, not even politics alone, everything you do in life, right? Anything you do in life, first and foremost, set your goal. But this is what I want to achieve. Share with people closest to you. And once you have determined your direction, don't look back. And also be genuine about yourself. See, genuine means that don't do it because there's some foul means and crooked ways you want to do something. No. Imagine I came in and I said I've renounced and I haven't renounced. Right? I'll probably be the first to take my bag and run. Because first of all, they didn't believe. It was until they realized this guy mean business. He actually renounced. Then when they found out that, they will try to find another way to cripple it. So when they found out that I renounced after all, because they didn't believe in the beginning, that is when they said, then fine, we'll use the courts against you, let's go for by-election. And you believe yourself, right? And when they realize the by-election, I beat them, they know chances are if this guy is resilient, he will beat us and then he will still be upholding. Then let's attach criminality to him. Remember there was another case that they said I've applied for Ghana passport without saying I have a Canadian passport.
So that's a criminal case.
That's someone who has held a dual citizenship certificate. And before you get a dual citizenship certificate in Ghana, and you need to present 2 passports. You know that. So, in short, I just say that follow your vision and also be sincere and genuine about it. Okay? And you see, because in life, you would have a lot of people who will come against you. And those who may also even discourage you.
Yeah.
So you need to stand firm.
Yeah.
And you see, because at the end of the day, you ask yourself, what is life all about? Life is not just because I'm living comfortable. And sometimes some situation that you are pressed into will actually open your eyes to even a more better advantage. When people have told me my story is like the biblical Joseph. They were digging a hole to drop you in, and you rot in the hole. But then they rather
let your success
become like the what do you call the emperor or the chief's messenger or whoever the administrator.
Yeah.
Because you see, there's no one single person that probably don't know me in Ghana.
Yeah, I mean, everyone actually
for whatever they did.
Yeah.
If I had come and quietly I won my seat 2020, I'm one of your regular MPs, probably nobody will know me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it elevates you to certain status, but you also use that to do good things.
Yeah.
Right? Particularly those who made it happen and put you there. I'm going to advise these young men and women who wants to that they should have faith in their home country. Okay? Because that is where your roots are. I also encourage a lot of you young folks to make sure your children are grounded in our roots. Don't be those who say we are in Spain, so don't speak speak Spanish only.
Yeah.
That is wrong. Right? When we went out in Canada, we were not fortunate in the initial stages. Most of our relationship were white women or Caribbean women. I can't force them to speak my language, even though you may throw buzzwords. Right?
Exactly.
So the children obviously became your typical Canadian. But one thing I learned over the years was that your child who's born here, speaking fluent Spanish, another child who's born in France, right? Fluent French, but comes here and also fluent Spanish, and are seeking opportunity in Madrid here for a position. They will take the languages. Or even the language aside, that guy may have only come here 2 years. I read into that when the Soviet collapsed. I was in Canada. And in my office of work, I was resettling some of the people from the Eastern Bloc. Whether Romania, whether Russia, whether Azerbaijan, all those countries. And of course they are white. They came in, assimilated, took job positions, and our black counterparts were sitting there. That's subtle racism. It's still there. Make no mistake about that. And if you also take your time and do some research in your own community here, you will find a French person who has moved here and living here in Madrid or any part of Spain, still speaks French to his children at home. The Arabs do the same. Italians will do the same. There's 3 or 4 generations of Italians in Toronto. I know myself who speak Italian. Kids are like 6 years old, they speak Italian. It's only the Africans who go to their homes. They are speaking English.
Forget their dialect.
And if you come here, they are speaking Spanish. There are some even in Ghana, Accra, telling their children, don't speak English. It's nonsense. You're selling your own value you can never be somebody. You can never be learning from someone and be like them. You're always ahead of you.
Yeah.
You know, your person is running, you say, I'm running behind you. But you never catch up. Even though that person who is running doesn't know where he's going. Right. You know, but you're following. So I think, in short, be resilient, keep up with your dream and vision, and be truthful to yourself. And those are
very inspiring. Right. We actually had same session with Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa when he came to Spain. I think it was in May.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he also made mention of having to speak a lot of languages helps a lot when you want positions in the UN and these international organizations. So I think even as we are learning, or we can speak Spanish, speaking English is an addition, and then other languages also help us.
Yeah.
You
guys in languages ordinarily than what most Ghanaians are familiar with English. It's a big asset.
Yeah.
The three major international languages: English, French, and Spanish.
Yeah.
So you got two already.
Yeah.
So you guys could be ambassadors and could be easy. You just have to put the things right and make sure you got your status and everything. But we'll work on that dual citizenship.
Yeah. Okay.
Very
all right. Yeah.
In this global atmosphere right now, we need to break those barriers.
Yeah.
It doesn't help.
Very important.
Yeah.
Very important.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, It's been a great time with you.
Yes, an amazing time.
I appreciate that.
And we've really loved it. We've really loved it. Thank you so much.
I appreciate that.